A pleasant day, everyone. We are the researchers from Felipe Calderon Elementary School of SDO Cavite Province. I'm Peter John Dalisay.
And I'm Risally and Madrio.
Our research topic is Adaptability and Challenges of Teachers at Felipe Calderon Elementary School in Teaching Modular Distance Learning during COVID-19 pandemic.
And for our rationale, due to COVID-19 and its extremely strong human-to-human transmission characteristics, many countries have taken positive and effective measures, including the blockade of cities, strict implementation of contact isolation, and strict medical system precautions, forcing leaders and schools into drastic actions and revolutionizing the educational system of our country. Now, the Department of Education, or DepEd, implemented different forms of learning modality to fulfill its mandate that no one must be left behind. And as a result of a series of surveys conducted during the onset of the school year 2020-2021, Felipe Calderon Elementary School resorted to adapt modular distance learning modality as one of the most suiting learning modalities to cater 4,161 pupils enrolled in this institution. Hence, the researchers would like to see the challenges encountered by the teachers and serve as a basis in formulating the necessary trainings for them. And for our key literature, according to Martin et al., 2012, adaptability was linked to academic achievement, school enjoyment, satisfaction with life, meaning and purpose in life, and academic buoyancy. And also, Castroverde et al., 2021, identified the challenges of teachers in the use of modular distance learning modality amidst pandemic and how teachers cope with these challenges. Teachers used various ways to cope with the challenges encountered in modular distance learning modality, such as time management, innovating teaching strategies, adapting to the changes brought with the new normal trend in education, being flexible, providing alternative plans, being optimistic, patient, and equipping oneself with the necessary skills with the new normal ways of education. And our study is well guided by the following research questions to be able to incorporate to the following statement of the problem. Number one, what are the demographic profiles of the respondents in terms of letter A, age, letter B, sex, letter C, educational attainment, and letter D, position. Number two, how do teachers of Felipe Calderon Elementary School adapt to the new normal, particularly in modular distance learning? Number three, how do teachers of Felipe Calderon Elementary School respond to the challenges of COVID-19 with the following? Letter A, personal related challenges. Letter B, learning materials related challenges. And lastly, student-related challenges. And our last survey question is there no significant relationship of the demographic profiles of the respondents with regard to adaptability and challenges experienced by the teachers of Felipe Calderon Elementary Schools to the COVID-19?
For our research methodology, the research design used was descriptive correlational, whereas the researchers found out if any relationship exists between variables and how variables vary with each other. Next is quota sampling, whereas the researchers restrict the participants to 55 teachers of the school due to movement restriction during the COVID-19 pandemic. The following statistical tools were used are as follows. First, the frequency percentage count distribution that is used to determine and describe the respondent's profile in terms of age, sex, educational attainment, and position. Second, weighted mean that are computed through responses regarding the adaptability of teachers and challenges during COVID-19. And lastly is the chi-square that is used in the testing the validity of hypotheses in determining the significant relationship between the expected variables. For our research findings, teachers experience different types of illnesses due to COVID-19 because of heavy workloads in the school. lack of motivation, pressure and stress, difficulty in managing their modular classes, hard time in assessing the performance of the students, preparing learners' materials on time, insufficient learning resources, and the dilemma of teachers whether the knowledge imparted in the modules were learned especially in the marginal students. Another findings, education is associated with the adaptability of teachers. No set of variables from the different challenges of teachers and modular distance learning is linked to their adaptability. Hence, null hypothesis is accepted. For a research implication, the study was restricted to the teachers of Felipe Calderon Elementary School who had an experience in teaching modular distance learning during the school year 2020 to 2021 and served as basis for the curriculum planners and implementers to improve the challenges experienced by the teachers in the division of the video. Based on the statistical findings of the study, the following conclusions are derived. First, the majority of the teachers' respondents belong to the Generation Y, females, bachelor's degree, and neophytes in the public service. Second, education is associated with the adaptability of teachers. Third, no set of variables from the demographic profiles of the respondents are associated with their Third, no set of variables from the demographic profiles of the respondents are associated with the challenges experienced by the teachers. Therefore, the null hypothesis is accepted. Based on the findings and conclusions of this study, the following recommendations were drawn. First, school principals and administrators may conduct periodic training and seminars with regard to mental health to lessen the stress and anxieties experienced in modular distance learning. Second, seminar to parents with regards to content and pedagogy, particularly in teaching modular distance learning. Third, DepEd should increase the allotment of MOOE for supply and materials to address the problem in the deficiency of supply needed in the printing and distribution of learners' materials. And lastly, promote a strong partnership or linkages of school administration and stakeholders to improve the services given to its clientele. Here are the list of bibliographies and references being utilized during the conduct of the study. That concludes our study.
And before we go, we are leaving you with a quote from a very great philosopher named Albert Einstein, which says,
If I had an hour to solve a problem and my life depended on it,
I would use the first 55 minutes determining the proper questions to ask.
thank you so much.
God bless.